Okay, so let's just skip the, yes, I've been busy, yes, I've not posted, but this is quite simply a time in my life that I've got to document. I'm going to see the Hercules Musical in Germany, in German. I'm with Finn.
Hello.
Finn's rather happy to be appearing. Basically, he's appeared in like 4 vlogs, but they're vlogs I never got round to posting or even editing. So this one will be going out, so yeah. It's fair to say we've not had the best night here ever. So this is Heathrow Hotel before the Thistle Hotel. We're about to get the pod, so that's exciting. I've slept like an hour. The whole point was travelling down so we could be ready. Yes, we are heading off to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. Not a good night. I'm also going to try and film a cool TikTok of Lego Hercules going to see the Hercules musical. It only makes sense, and I've not seen anyone else do it yet. So yeah, gonna have him ready, and I'm ready to be questioned about him in security. Oh yeah, that's the thing. If you are just missing content posted by me, I do post the occasional Lego thing on TikTok. Just a fun thing. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just whenever I have the time to make something, I do. Anyway, I'm going to finish getting ready.
Sure.
Do it. This is the magic pod. Ooh, it talks to us. 705.
You are going to Terminal 5. Please hold your pod for Terminal...
I don't know if you witnessed that, but my alarm went off and I bashed my head on the door walking in. Now slightly concussed. So whilst we're in here, it's very strange that we're being driven by no person. And I feel it would be far more impressive in the light. Anyway, so our room, basically my bed was like that. Like the mattress was like that. So I couldn't keep myself upright, obviously. Very uncomfortable to get comfy. But I was like, oh, I'll put up with it. And then the temperature we were both completely messed up by. I hopped like for ages and it just really stuffy. And it got to 12:30 and I noticed Ben was awake and I was like, I can't sleep either. So we moved rooms and yeah, didn't get that much more. So yeah, and then I didn't have any what's it called, body wash in the new one, and our door didn't lock. So yes, an email will be written. And in terms of accessibility and airports and all that lot, I don't know how many of you will have seen my Ireland video about 5 years ago. That was the last time I flew. I've not flown since. I was meant to fly a couple of months ago, but that got cancelled. Bumpy! Wow. Anyway, so naturally, since the whole Sunflower Lanyard fiasco during the pandemic and my stance on it, I just can't wear one, quite simply. I can't bring myself to it. But we have another autistic person.
We're not getting this bit on film.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. No.
I'll get scrutinised by the world.
Nah. It's so we can all get the assistance we need.
Oh yeah, of course.
7:10 to Hamburg. Let's do it. I must say, it's not just us two going to Hamburg. It's our friend Felix as well. He's arriving any minute because he lives relatively close to Heathrow. But yeah, I may as well have gotten up like early this morning and driven down from Nottingham instead of doing that whole hotel. Hey? Oh, that well confused me. It's a backdrop. I was like, I'm not in that part of London. Through security, obviously I got searched for everything. I haven't vlogged in a while. I keep looking at the wrong bit. And in fact, the last time I vlogged, I was using my Osmo Pocket. Don't know if you ever saw one of those vlogs. But yeah. Anyway, friend Felix is here. He can say hi in a bit because he's all the way over there, and I don't want to get the people in the background. In case you didn't see, I also gave in. Hamburg, pretty. As you may see by my appearance, the tiredness has caught up. We went to Pizza Hut, where we got served by robots, as you do. And yeah, we've come to our hotel. It's a Crown Plaza, which is like a bougie one. We've not paid bougie prices for it at all. But yeah, such a step up. We've got kind of, I think, 3 hours before we need to be at the theatre. So, nap time. A little sleep later. And yeah, we're ready to go. 4:30, gonna head over to the theatre quite early. Show doesn't start till 6:30. We can get into the theatre at 5:30. Naturally, I want every second possible to explore that theatre because they've got loads of stuff around the thing. I did offer them my Lego models on Instagram messages, but they read it and ignored it because Hercules Musical follow me on Instagram, as you do. Still not over that. That was really nice. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. May have bought a bag of goodies. The fact I can't even fit the stage in the shot, I am very happy. It is the next day. I have seen Hercules the Musical. I shall save my full thoughts. But on the whole, it was really good. And do Finn and Felix agree?
Yes. Oh yeah, it was good. Yeah,
Cool,
yeah,
there we go.
Great.
No, that sounded sarcastic.
No, it was good. It
And-
actually was.
For two
I promise.
non-German speaking, I understand a fair bit. But yeah, great. And I'm back home. This is many weeks later now. I have recently woken up, hence the hair. So to just take you through kind of like the last day very quickly, because I didn't do the best narration. I'm out of practice. It's kind of might happen that way for a little bit. We went to Miniature Wunderland, which is the largest model railway in the world. And it wasn't just railways, like it was massive, but also there's things I'd seen on TikTok and stuff that I hadn't quite registered were going to be there. So like the plane thing, I'm going to insert a clip now. That was so cool. And my friend Felix really loves the Concorde, so we waited around for that one naturally. Had a really easy flight back. It took only an hour. Oh, I can't forget this announcement, which made me laugh, because this is about Finn. I feel that context is needed.
On our flight today, we have a customer travelling with us who has a severe nut allergy. Please can we request that you refrain from eating any nut snacks that you may have brought with you on board.
Yeah, it only took an hour to fly across, and because of the time of evening we were coming across London, landing at Heathrow, it meant that we were going down as the sun was setting. So I filmed a 10-minute video of our descent, and we got to see all of the London landmarks in the sunset, and it was perhaps one of the most beautiful sights I have ever seen. I say that. I think the day before was probably the most beautiful sights I have ever seen. Beauty is subjective, and my idea of beauty is Hercules the Musical. Which, yeah, let's talk about that. So, I was debating doing a review as part of this video, but I think you'll be surprised to say I don't think it will fit in this video. I think it needs to be its own thing, and I think it needs to be hours and hours long. Maybe not hours and hours, but I think it will be over an hour. However, I am now... the reason I'm filming this in the morning is because I can't overlap vlogs in my head. And this morning I need to start my autism show vlog. So at some point between Manchester and London, we've got a couple of week gaps this year, I'm going to film my Hercules review. I don't care if nobody watches it, because it'll be lengthy, but I need to make it and I need to put it out into the world. Especially because, like, I think I've only seen one English-speaking review, and I need to put my perspective out there, you know. But yeah, I'm also on a new camera. I got the Digi Osmo Pocket 3 because it was really exciting me seeing everybody having it. And it's really cool. It's a really good camera. Actually, so one thing I haven't covered is that it took me 3 weeks to realise I'd seen Hercules the Musical. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but obviously it's a very busy time of year for me, and I don't process things when I'm overwhelmed and when I'm busy. And this is just a case of that. I had to keep it really chill on the build up to it because I did crack a couple of times where I just had nights where I couldn't sleep. I think it was only twice though, because I'm not going to downplay it. Seeing Hercules the Musical for me is like, I don't even think I can put words to it. Like, I'm yet to have kids, but I'm pretty sure at the moment that is at that level. Parents watching this are going to be like, no. But yeah, so I was sat here only last week. It was in my time, but 3 weeks after I'd seen it, I just started crying for like half an hour, and I was like, oh wow. So by keeping it chill on the build up, like everyone around me was like, you don't seem that excited, and I'm like, no, I am. It's chill, and that was definitely a coping mechanism because I it could take over my entire life, like it 100% could. I could have been talking about it constantly. Bear in mind, when I was younger, if I was excited for something like, I think even one of the High School Musical films, I was that excited for it that my mum put a limit on how much I could speak about it each day, because I'm that kind of a cool kid. It could have disrupted my work. My friends would have been fed up with me. But yeah, so I'm glad I did it, but the kind of impact of that is it took a while to get out of that as such. It's like masking to the extreme, isn't it? But like, you know, for example, at the actual show, I didn't react too bad. Like, I started crying the second the overture started. Don't get me wrong, of course I did. And Go the Distance was... and I think I cried a few more times. But like during the interval, Felix was like, "You don't seem that excited." I'm like, no, I'm having the best time of my life, and I literally said it deadpan like that, and I was. I just wasn't at the point of showing it yet. Yeah, even when people would ask me about it, I was like, "Yeah, it's really good," but like, I kind of end it like that. Some people I'd tell you a bit more details too, but yeah, just last weekend it really hit me. I have seen Hercules the Musical. Bless my soul. As I said, stay tuned for that review of it coming in the next couple of weeks. I say review, it's more going to be like, well, no, it is a review. It's going to be me imparting everything in my brain, which is why it's going to take a long time, because I remember a lot of detail. And I'm also going to insert loads of clips from like any clip that is online or any press photo. I'm going to make sure I put all of them in, because I want people to really try and visualise what I'm thinking about, which of course is interesting to do when there's limited footage. We do have 2 trailers now and 2 song clips, plus there was a live performance of Go the Distance the other day. Anyway, that will be my outlet, and that outlet is needed. It'll be a nice little break in between all of this stuff, and it will take me hours to edit because it'll be a long video. Musicals develop, they have a production, they work on some things, they do another run, they work on some more things, they do another run, they work on some other things. Hercules is on his way. Little pun there for you. And, you know, the musical has taken 5 years to get to this point, and I don't think it's at its end point. Ultimately, the end point is Disney having a professional production either on Broadway or in the West End. I was trying to make sure I got them the right way around, because if you say in Broadway and on the West End, it's wrong. I think the end goal for me, though, personally, is I would love it to get to the point where we've got an English cast recording. Because we do have a German cast recording coming out next month. It was meant to come out on the 31st of May, but it got delayed for some reason.
They haven't said officially announced it. It's just on all the German CD websites. I haven't figured out how I'm going to get it because you need a German Amazon account. Anyway, these are details you do not want to know. Maybe you do, but just know I am a very happy man. I didn't just feel 26 years old watching that musical. Well, I did a little bit because of achy back. I felt every age I have ever been, because every age I have ever been, I have been able to enjoy Hercules. I just can't imagine how child Connor would react. Well, he'd probably be terrified, actually, because I used to be terrified of the theatre. But seeing Hercules brought to life, I think is something different. And I saw it. Thank you. I'm going to start my autism show vlog now. Goodbye.